Welcome back, guys, to Trails in the Sky the Third, where last episode we finished Sherazad's moon door and headed into Grimsel Fortress, taking on its brace of trials once more, but finding them altered, we then fought towards the final room and faced off against Grimoire, Agate, and minions. Obtaining another sealing stone, we now have everything we need to take on part 2 of our first moon door. Alright, got it. I'll be honest, this whole thing still doesn't feel quite real, but I can't see anything you say changing that. So I'm in. Let's get to work. What? That was quick. You sure you don't want to ask anything? We'll try and answer as best we can if you've got any burning questions to ask. Nah, I've got a good idea what the situation is from your last explanation. As for the rest, I vigorously should just see things for myself. Anything I need after that, I'll ask someone. Besides, it just doesn't feel right having all these people gathered and no Estelle. So let's go find her and put that right, okay? Okay. Thanks for helping us out. What are you thanking me for? Looking after younger braces is part of the job. It goes for you too. How's it been for you these days, anyway? Feels like you've gotten any stronger through that journey of yours. I'd like to think so. If you ask me, Estelle's changed more than I have, though. She's shaped up to be a real reliable bracer these days. Whatever guild we go to, they seem to end up needing her for this and that. No shit, taking after old man, huh? Still, I'm amazed how quickly you accepted that this was reality and not a dream or illusion of some kind. Did you not consider those possibilities? Well, sure, but I think I have our answer. The warmth of Tita's embrace, coupled with a unique juvenile scent, were just too real to leave room for doubt in his heart. Not to worry, I understand completely. I see. I kinda get what he means. Whoa there, you guys aren't buying his stock, are you? Now, there's no need to get so flustered or try and deny it. No one's judging you here. Couples come in all shapes and sizes. Your age gap's just a little bit bigger than the average one, that's all. It's illegal! In fact, the age gap's what makes it all so cute. No, it doesn't! You're so close, and yet that's what separates you just enough to make your relationship that much more sweet, yet thrilling to watch unfold. When you put it like that, yeah, I can see the appeal. What is wrong with you? So, show of hands, which you asshole wants my sword in their face first? You wouldn't think we were in a perilous situation looking at them, would you? It's just our way, really. Forget it. Can we just get to work? Actually, wait. Didn't you say you have another companion? The sister. Where'd she go anyway? Oh. Sorry, she's over in the library area at the moment, but she's, not part of the group right now. Her name's Reese, right? I stopped to talk with her a while ago and couldn't believe how adorable she was. I wish we could have talked more. I stayed and spoke with her for a short while too. She has such a unique aura about her. She didn't seem very cheerful though, so it was mostly me doing the talking. Kevin, are you sure you don't want to go and sit with her for a while? I can handle leading the group if you want. Thanks for the offer, Joshua, but that's probably not the best idea. I seem to be the best at handling the queue for one thing. Then there's a pretty good chance we'll run into more devils, and then you're going to want my help. So I think I'm better staying in the field. Still, it's alright. She'll cheer up on her own eventually. She's not a kid anymore. Anyway, I think we better get going. It's not like we have all the time in the world. Well, if you're sure, in that case, maybe I should stay behind and gently pry open the door to her heart. I am sure my lute will be the perfect tool for the job. Just stop. You're never going to grow up, are you? Well, do we go there? Because I might have to end it midway through if we do. We have both of the recipe components.
Oh, okay.
For another mission to take place. Alright, bracer coat is on you. You got the best of your coat, so let's upgrade that to bracer. Trekking gear, long barrel X. To be honest, none of this will probably matter if we go there anyway. Actually, you never know. There might be a trial first. So Agate's got 1,662 damage with the Kumo no Tachi. Longsword with a long narrow blade. Dexterity down, so we need some hit chance on him. If this is the equipment we're going with, by the way, what I should do is I should just quickly pluck Annalise of her crazy stuff. We'll give it back to her. Don't you worry. Should we just have, him with it for the time being? Tiger's Heart and Silver Earring Plus. God, when it gets plus, it gets really plus. Technically, one thing, we could have put it on Tita, so she just nukes everyone to oblivion. But, you know, can't have it all, I guess. Right, ATS plus 50, you don't need that. Speed up is not bad, though. Who was the other member of our party, Cher? Actually, if he has a problem with Dex, I imagine she's got a hit chance up anyway. Let's give you that one. And make Tita tanker. Tita tanker? Alright, so that's good there. Augment-wise, I guess you've got attack forwards, etc. on. Got a spare court slot in ya. Let's give you an action 2. Make you faster. Tita should be pretty full up. Okay, we need to move that. So we switch that for the hit. I thought that was a level... No, I've gone for the wrong court slot. There we go. And the hit gem. Got yin yang on already. Strike critical. Attack 3 is there. You've got attack 4, move, shield 3. HP, action 2. Defense 2 we could technically improve. And that should be a good enough party, though I don't, you know, reckon we're actually going to do anything with that. You never know, though. This is the only one we had a trial on. Guess we'll give you that as well. Agate has tier 2. That looks fine by me. Right then. Where are we going, do you reckon? We all know where I'm going. After drinking from the beautiful well. Alright then. It's time to go to Moon Door 1. Bring me the girl skilled in Orbal Engineering. Only then shall the door open. We're looking for a little bit more. We're not even going to end this chapter this time. Bring to me the girl skilled in Orbal Engineering, accompanied by an ever-burning flame. Only then shall the door open. It's time to view part 2. Or at least as much of part 2 as we can view. I wonder if the boxes will die again. I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. We've been waiting for this for quite a while. Technically, when I say that, it's only about 21 hours. Or, I guess, 19 hours of gameplay ago we first did this. No, probably like 18 hours, I don't know. A while. We get to... This is how I met Tita's mother. I can't believe I'm going through with this. I should have never given in to pressure and promised to come here once a month in the first place. I'm going to adjust my schedule all the time just so I can come all this way to eat. Such a pain in the ass. But well, whatever. I do owe her, I guess. What the hell? I just felt this horrible chill run down my spine. What was that for? Okay then. Doesn't seem like I've caught a cold or anything. Probably no big deal. Well, that's everything switched it needs to be. The machine guns are new models, so they could probably do some tweaking. I saw all its armament strengthened. Its mobility is up 16% because of all the work we did for the night, you know. Okay, I think we should leave it like this for now and take some data as is before we start doing anything else. Works for me. Ordinarily, we just settle for testing whether it can perform basic actions at this stage, then call it a day. But thanks to all of Tita's help, it's ended up relatively complete for a prototype. I think we could probably get away with doing a simple combat test using it even. And we should too. After all, it just so happens we have the perfect guinea pig for it coming. Mum, Dad! Morning, Tita. Did you sleep well? Yeah, I'm feeling great. But, all I can picture in my mind is the sight of that redhead hooligan crawling on the ground after getting the beating of a lifetime by the Orbal Gear. I can hardly wait to see it in real life, too. Mum, I keep trying to tell you that Agate's really not a bad person. Don't take what she's saying to heart, Tita. She could probably stand to discuss the issue a bit more tactfully. But I'm sure she wants us to find out exactly what Agate's doing, trying to worm his way to you in the first place. It's definitely the other way round. Oh boy, even Dad seems to have him wrong. Okay, let me explain this one more time. He might be sort of rude and blunt, and he does grumble every time he has to do something, and he has a bad habit of scaring people off easily. But he's actually a kind, good person, I swear. Really now? I'm starting to get a little worried about him too. But what? Why? I keep saying he's a really nice person. Alright, time to go and get things ready. I'll leave the final adjustments to you, Dan. I've got something to take care of elsewhere. You going then? That I am. I've heard more than enough. Something has to be done. The sinner must be punished. With death. What? Mum, where are you going? Wait! Ah! Mom! What in Hades' name is happening here? Are you alright? I'll live. What was Erica in such a hurry for? Well, it's time for the testing to begin. You're not much less overprotective parent than she is, I'll have you know. It really did just need that evil laugh, didn't it? Where is she? Could have sworn I saw her running this way. Where could she have gone? Probably shouldn't have arrived so early. Might as well drop by the guild and see if there's any work to do until evening. Invader. Oh! What? The eyes of evil shine through the back of her head. Was that just my imagination? He instantly drew his sword. He's so scared. The second I walked in the door, I felt like my life was in mortal danger. The only person here is that researcher there, so must have been... Oh my. What are we here? If it isn't that Agate Krosner. I pity you, I really do. Come again. I never dreamed my target would come wandering in nonchalantly while I was making the necessary preparations for his execution. That makes things easier for me. Now I can tell you what I want directly. We've prepared a most perfect place to die for you over at the central factory. So come along, there's not a moment to waste. Who are you? Here to pick a fight with me or something? Not at all. This is a completely legitimate request I've made to the guild. Or more specifically, to you. Like hell you did. No request like that would ever get accepted here. If you want to submit a request to the guild, you're gonna have to come up with something a little better than that. Oh, you pitiable flea. I figured you were a little thick-headed, but I didn't think your general IQ would be quite this low. You need to be more aware of your sins. What does this woman have against me? Her eyes are scaring the shit out of me. Clean out those ears of yours and listen well, moron. This request is about testing the capabilities of the Orbal Gear by comparing it to you in a variety of situations, which means that by helping us, we'll be able to improve it. And in the process, maybe the unforgivable sins you committed shall be... Just Just what are you rambling on about, woman? Maybe you didn't get the memo, but the Bracer Guild exists to help people who really need it. We don't exist to just do any old thing someone feels like asking us to do. So I really haven't got time to be messing around with some crazy time waster. Haha. Is that the real reason you don't want to do this? Or are you just scared? Say that again. I can't find her anywhere in town at all. She hasn't gone home. Just where could Mum have run off to? It's not my fault you're not listening to me. As I said, if you help with these tests, I might even be gracious enough to consider reducing your punishment. A little. That sounded like Mum. Could she be in the guild? If you want to help that much, if you want to help that much. Tita? Agate? What are you doing with Mum? Oh, and one more thing I want to make very clear right off the bat. You do not get within a 1-cell radius of my sugar-powdered donut under any circumstances. Are we clear, you shameless hoodlum? Wait a sec. Whoosh. Zoom. Whoosh. Zoom. The hell?
Don't play with my sugar
What just happened there?
Tonight.
She just up and ran off with Tita. I wouldn't have just witnessed her getting abducted by someone dangerous. You don't need to worry about that. Oh, sup, Killiker? Her name is Erica Russell. She's Tita's mother. Her mother? That is Tita's mother. You've got to be kidding me! Her parents came back here from abroad about 2 weeks ago now. Erica and Dan Russell. Their arrival was somewhat unconventional, admittedly, but they really are Tita's parents. I can assure you of that. You're trying to tell me that woman is related to her by blood? And with that mystery solved, would you mind if we got right to discussing work matters? Oh yeah, lay it on me. I'm free until this evening, so if you've got any quick jobs that you're doing, I can knock them out for you. Well, first is this one from the central factory. They're requesting assistance for a variety of tests for a prototype of a new weapon called the Orbal Gear. Orbal Gear? Hold on a minute, that sounds familiar. The guild has officially accepted the request that Erica mentioned to you earlier. It has your name on it, in fact. Oh, I can't believe this. She actually submitted that as an official request. I don't know much more about this Orbal Gear than you do, I'm afraid. She merely described it as a weapon that combines the finest in Liberl's Orbal technology. It's been developed by the entire Russell family together, to boot. The location you'll need to go is Zeiss Central Factory. A new weapon. Goodbye, Agate, indeed. Wait a sec. You said the whole Russell family, right? Not just the adults. Please tell me Tita is involved in this crap. I couldn't tell you. She didn't say. I've heard Tita was about ready to graduate from being an apprentice and become a full-fledged engineer, though. So perhaps she is. Would her involvement be a problem to you, Agate? Well, no, but I've never met her parents. I've only heard about them from Tita, so it's not like I could pretend to know what they're like. But her mum's nothing like she made her sound. She seems kind of messed up in the head. That coot's got Tita involved in developing some kind of new weapon. Put that request on hold for now, Killiker. On hold? Don't give it to anyone else for now, I assume you mean? Yeah. I'm gonna go and find out what's going on. Don't even think of giving that to anyone else before I'm back. Right, here we go. We're in town. What kind of gear do we have? No clue. But we're gonna go fight a thing. I'd kind of like to know how. The Earth's company's working on expanding their lineup at the moment, actually. Firstly, I'm hoping we can start selling a new Orbal cannon here, but who knows if that'll be possible. I'll have to keep badgering the owner and pray the stars line up. Who knows if there's a quest somewhere to look at too, or some kind of event. Like this. What if it's an Agate? What's going on, Gundalf? Not often I catch you stopping off at a weapons shop like this. Yeah, I'm not going to be in town that much longer. I'm due to leave on the next airship. The boss says it's going to be delayed from what I hear though, so I've ended up with some time to kill. Yeah, busy as always. Well, I have as busy as Kurt. Still, my workload's going to be going up before it goes down with all these braces scattering. First we lose Estelle and Joshua, and now we're losing Killiker? We're really getting short on warm bodies. The thing about Killiker leaving was true then. Whatever. When have we ever not been short of people? We're just going to have to keep our chins up until some new guys come and ease our workloads. Huh? Is it just me, or do you sound like you have some specific new recruits in mind? I wouldn't go that far. That's a shame. I sure hope we do get some in soon. could use all the help we can get about now. You eyeing up Tita for bracership, maybe? Yeah, I'd say we could do with stumbling upon a few qualified newbies right about now. Speaking of which, wasn't it Cassius that scouted you out to join the guild back in the day? Why'd you have to go and bring that up? That was a long time ago. Some things are best swept under the rug. Why is he upset with that? I guess in some ways it's a glowing endorsement. And maybe in that respect he's embarrassed by it. What? Why is it afternoon already? I slept in again. Oh yeah, the ravens would make a lot of sense. Should have known my sister wouldn't be able to get herself up in time on her own. She's completely hopeless. Technically, the ravens could take over Karna's region and Karna could move on. There's 3 of them after all. Is there anything going on in here? Professor Russell, maybe? Nope. Maybe she could look at the plans. Figure out what he's about to be up against, right? That seems like an idea. But would Agate be that kind of guy to even want to find out what it is before he faces it? The newbie working here is Randall's granddaughter, apparently. Yeah, cooking's not half bad, and she's got a knack for dealing with customers. Thanks to her being around, the owner's going to have an even better excuse to slack off. Welcome, welcome. We're currently running a lunchtime special offer. Come on in and try our delicious grub. Is there anyone here that I can see that I can have another event with, or should I just go straight to Zeiss? Central Factory. I'm in Zeiss already. Hey, you need something? If you want to order something, go and speak to the new girl. I've left her in charge of the counter. It sounds like old Russell's stirring up trouble again. And if that's not scary enough, this time he's got Erica with him. Oh, I've never heard 2 bigger ingredients for a disaster than that. Yeah. I'll take that. Just take a quick look and then go with your gut. Choose the apple out of the basket that grabs your attention most and you can't go wrong. And these things are all about instinct. Alright, I'll go with that. Actually, wait. I don't think I'm mentally ready for this yet. What, apple choosing? Or are you stealing? Hey, welcome to Bell Station. If there's anything you need help with, don't hesitate to let me know. We're aiming for this store to be loved by the community and we'll spare no effort to make that happen. Actually, what I should do is I should speak to Killiker again. Oops, looks like the Orbal engine's not in very good shape. I'm surprised at how hard I've been working this baby lately, though. Let's get the hood off and take a look. I've also got the Zanrad Hotel. Technically, we've already checked out half of town. I was in the living room earlier, and I was weirdly shocked by what I found there. Someone has hidden a disturbing number of lamps under the shelves. I know who's responsible, too. It's that Emma. What is his name possessed her to buy that many of them? What are we ever going to need them for? Wait, you bought multiple lamps? Why? Some kind of lamp freak? Ever since that time when I couldn't turn on the Orbal lamps in here, I've been worried about the same thing happening again. So I decided to make sure it couldn't by buying every single lamp I could get my hands on. Now I'll never have to worry about that happening ever again, right? It wasn't the lamp that had the issue, it was Orbal Tech as a whole. You've just bought a load of lamps for like 0 reason. Well done. Well, if that's what you spend when you spend your paycheck on, sure thing, you go ahead. I make a living buying ornaments, and this is my first time coming in to do it. Last time I did, all the power in the town went off, unfortunately. So I ended up going back empty-handed. Nothing happens this time. Yeah, I bet. We could talk to the guy in the church who gave me the medicine that kept me alive, after all. Oh, Adios above. The time has finally come for the Orbal Gear experiments to begin. Please let them finish without causing any major catastrophes. Oh, and one more thing. Professor Russell seems to be in contact with an acquaintance of his over in Le Mans State. And he seems to be intent on visiting them at some point too. I hope he doesn't go and cause any more trouble. Oh, really? Phew. I think I'll do for today's afternoon prayers. I normally feel bad about skipping work to come here and pray. But considering the factory chief is right there, I think I could probably be let off for it today, right? Yeah. I don't think I was supposed to hear about her departure, but I actually did when she was talking to Father Vixen yesterday. It's hard to believe that she's going to be leaving us. Science isn't going to be the same without her. Oh? Who's leaving? Oh, it was an Agate. Have you already heard about Killiker returning to Calvard? Yeah. John was the one who told me back in Ruin. I see. All of us in Zeiss owe some kind of debt to her, big or small. I just hope that we can all come together to do something for her before she leaves us. That makes a lot of sense. Which is why we really should speak to her again. Agate, I thought you were in a hurry. I was, but then I remembered something. I heard you were planning on leaving the guild and returning home. Indeed. That's still the plan, but the process of getting things ready for my successor has been taking longer than planned. As things currently stand, I'll be leaving at the start of next month. Right. Really not going to be the same around here, are you? You've done a lot for me while you've been here. I suppose I have. Just be sure not to get poisoned and collapsed again during my successor's time here. I can handle it, but you'd probably give them nightmares. I didn't do that on purpose, you know. Can I ask one favour of you, Agate? Huh? What's up? I got you covered. Come over to Zai from time to time, alright? You've got plenty of free time, haven't you? Hell no, I'm a busy guy. I'm not so busy that I can't find the time to drop by now and then for you. Thanks. I told my successor all about you. Do try and get along with him. You don't miss a beat, do you? Nope. Damn, there's sure a lot of requests up here. None seem really urgent, at least. I can afford to leave him for now. I could get myself to the central factory. I guess I should then. Hey! Whoa, Agate's here? Hey, Wong, how are things? I've been better. You familiar with someone called Erica Russell? I've heard she's as much trouble as Professor Russell, and I can believe it. Ever since she showed up in town, we've been getting more requests coming in than usual. You could call it a coincidence, but yeah. That's so. Gundolf mentioned that her husband's a former bracer. Apparently, he was a real showstopper too. Strange couple, huh? Like, Dan was a former bracer? Well, that's interesting. At one point, my husband was always out of the house for one business discussion or another. But lately, he's been coming back home a lot more often. Actually, having someone to cook for makes it feel so much more worthwhile. Wait. She better not have any problems with Tita marrying a bracer in the future. Future is the key word. Part of my work involves sailing airships to clients, but I've been getting asked a lot lately whether they just fall out of the sky if the flow of Orbal power stops. I think they do, at least not immediately. They pretty much do. It seems that you can get some kind of landing to them though. After all, we've been there. Factory ships in the landing port for the first time in a while. We've been going all over the place helping to get the country back and all, so I haven't been there much lately. That makes it sound like I should go that way. What's going on, Agate? Figured you'd swing by. Don't think I don't know why you're here. Last Friday of the month's always busy, huh? Hey, no need for that, look. Yo, Agate. Long time no see, huh? Oh, I wasn't expecting to run into you here. Heard you were busy as hell lately, going around everywhere and getting Liberl's Orbal facilities up and running again. Sure was. And after that, I had to hold myself up in Lacen Fortress and buckle down the necessary repairs to the Arcel. And now that's done, so I'm finally back home. I love Adius. Oh, it's only going to get worse from here. We've got the loaning equipment back on board, so now we can get down to real work. Salvaging. Trying to pull the Liber Ark out of the lake has been on the cards for a while now, but now we can finally get started on it. Just been too busy to get started on it any earlier, much as we wanted to. Come to think of it, I heard Dan and Erica are back in town now. Erica? It's gotta mean Shortstuff's mum, right? She really haven't had time to drop by and see him today. Maybe they'd be up for drinks if we're all free another day. Where's Antoine? Where's Antoine? We're gonna be leaving port in 15 minutes. Ship sure is busy lately. Factory ships going everywhere. That's what we're trying to find, right? Alright, we're gonna skip you guys, I'm sorry. Antoine should be on the medical floor, I'd imagine. Hey, what are you doing? Factory chief seems to be out, but I have no idea where he could have gone. I need him to sign these documents too. I think I picked a bit of a bad time to come. I was hoping to have these documents signed before the factory ship departs, but fat chance of that happening now. Yes, it is. My job involves training new people. How do I do this? Get them to clean up this room for me. Which means I don't have to lift a finger. Smart, right? Smart. She very smart. Antoine! Look for Erica Russell. I haven't seen her today, sorry. If I haven't, though, it makes me wonder whether she's finished that project she was blaring through. She's been hogging all the equipment to herself to work on it lately. Sounds like something she'd do. Medical room. Antoine? No, not medical room. I wonder how Freddy's doing right now. I haven't heard from him since he went back to Rollum. He was a hell of a kid for one so long. He's going to shake things up a real skilled artisan one day, if you ask me. Phew, it was so good to finally be done with all the repair work on the Arcel. It feels like forever since I was last back here. Although thinking about it, there's still the adjustments we made to the engine, so our work may not be quite done yet. Of course it's not. It's another floor up for the medical room. If there's going to be another event there, I'd imagine the medical room lady might be one. Ray was able to produce a plant capable of soothing people in a mere 3 months, which is pretty amazing. I still can't believe he was able to actually do it. How did he even pull it off? He barely even did any selective breeding at all. Well, I think all the greenhouse experiments are basically done now, which means it's time to start working on my next project, making archaism modeled after Tita. Time to start with drawing up those blueprints. Tita's mum's eyes creeped me out when I saw those, but this guy doesn't seem to be in his right mind either. Maybe I want to stop him too. Just gonna make a Tita archaism. Antoine!
Erica's back, I hear. She's quite similar to her father, and poor Murdoch's got the grey hairs to prove it. He's rushing here demanding something for his stomach pain more times than I can count at this point.
I came all that way just to hear that lovely meow. Basement floor 1. Is that where I'm going? Is there a way further down now?
Wait, I recognise you. Weren't you one of the bracers on the Arcel?
Yeah, I remember you too. You and the other engineers did a great job when it ended up falling out of the sky. Thanks again for what you did.
Think nothing of it. We were just doing our jobs.
When it fell out of the sky.
I'm actually going to be becoming an onboard engineer for the Arcel soon. I guess ending up on it that time was just fate or something. I was offered the job with some vacation time, so I wasn't about to tell him no.
I was foreman in an underground ornament factory at one point, but now I'm going to be working over here for a while. Faye's in the middle of explaining the work she does here for me. To me. Not for me. Right, the door is locked. What? Where am I actually going? Wasn't there like a special underground floor for this stuff? Wait, I'm in Caudia Tunnel? You there, listen to my tale of woe! I have Faye's going to be a mechanic on board the Arcel now, which means I won't be able to see her again. No! Wait, this leads to Caudia Tunnel. I can't see how they could have ended up in Caudia Tunnel. I should stick to searching the factory. I had to keep searching the factory then. That's Darth Vader version though there, I think. Fits perfectly. Right, where the hell am I going? So you're not on that floor. You're not on this floor. You're not on this floor. You're not on this floor. I didn't know the 5th floor had a massive workspace. I swear he's only just finished getting the Capel back up and running. He's working on a new invention. It really is amazing what those Russells are capable of. They seem to have limitless energy when it comes to technology. You remember that old Orbal shutdown phenomenon thing that happened? After that was over, when we switched the Capel back on, it ended up malfunctioning on us. Erasing all the data on the thing. All of it! It's taken us 2 more months to get it back in order too. Ugh. Well, that sucks. Where the hell am I going? Maybe I should talk to the receptionist. I bet it's that. Oh, no, it's the roof I need to go to. Ah, just where have those 2 gone? I can't find them anywhere. Oh. Time to speak, mano mano. Hey there. You must be Agate. Who's this guy? He doesn't seem like any ordinary engineer. Oh, I get it now. You're Dan, right? I seem to remember hearing you were a bracer at one point. Oh, was it Cassius who told you? Oh, no. I just heard some stuff about you from Tita and her grandpa. Right. Actually, he quit the whole bracer thing about 10 years back, didn't he? What makes it right around with Cassius joined? Or when he did. I can't imagine him being as much of a lunatic, but who knows? You guys are developing a new weapon, right? I heard you got Tita helping you out of it. That true? Oh, yeah. She's not just a simple assistant, however. She's a formal member of its development team. Tita's become so much more capable over these past couple of years. I don't even feel like there's all that much I can teach her anymore. I was right. What the hell have you guys got your own kid doing? I know you're busy and that you can't afford to be back home here that often. And I know the little squirt loves Orbal tech, so part of me gets why you'd wanted to help her, or help with whatever new stuff you've got in the works. But that doesn't make it okay to let someone that young work on developing a new weapon. Use some common goddamn sense, man. What's so funny? Agate, do you trust her? What's trust got to do with this? And don't go trying to change the subject on me. What you've got to doing... I've heard a lot about you since coming back here. And with that, there's just one question I want to hear the answer to you from directly. Now, it's my understanding that you've been keeping her company quite often while my wife and I were away. Is that because you feel she's unreliable? Or maybe just a coincidence? Or is there some other reason? Just what have you been trying to achieve by being with her so much? What? I wasn't trying to achieve anything. Guess I've had to give an answer. There's no denying how much she's helped me. I'll admit, at the start she seemed like she could do jack all and I stuck around to protect her. But she never actually needed it. She ended up doing way more for me than I ever did for her in the end. So yeah, I guess when I put it that way, I do trust her. Yours pretty damn amazing. I see. Okay, so he doesn't seem to have as many screws loose as his wife. I could probably give him a pass, right? Look, I'm guessing there's some special reason Tita ended up involved in developing that weapon of yours, right? You mind telling me what it is? Yeah, there is. Well, I suppose it couldn't hurt to tell you. You're familiar with Ren from Ouroboros, right? Yeah? The crazy strong little girl with the huge robot. Couldn't forget her if I tried. Tita told us that she's friends with that girl. Which sounds insane, I know. Nah, it's not. She doesn't talk about it, but I know she is. Looks like she's going to a natural length to avoid the issue coming up too. That makes explaining this a little simpler. The Orbal Gear Project was begun with the aim of developing a new kind of weapon that could compete with the society's advanced military technology. Eventually, we hope to end up with something that can even go head-to-head with Padamata. As soon as she heard about what we were planning to do, Tita told us that she wanted to be part of it, of her own volition. At first, Erica and I were strongly opposed to the idea. It was Tita who insisted she wanted to do whatever she could to keep the connection she had with Rem. She couldn't take no for an answer. She insisted there was something she could do for her. From my perspective, her intention isn't actually to talk Ren down or anything along those lines. She just thinks that by participating in the Orbal Gear's development, she'll be able to keep thinking about her. The project connects them in a tiny way, even if they can't meet, and even if Tita can't do anything more substantial for her. It really is a tiny connection, and yet that's probably the best she can do for Ren right now, and she's determined to do it. I had no idea. She's such an idiot. How am I supposed to know you're shouldering something that heavy if you don't tell me? She's working on the project formally as an engineer, no different to Erica or me. My wife was the one who gave her permission. As she showed as much resolve as she did, it wouldn't have been fair for us to treat her like a child. You mind if I ask something? Where is that Orbal Gear thing now? Does that mean you're up for the job? Well, I can't walk the hell away. She might be doing something crazy again if I leave her alone. I see. Albert was right about you, Agate. You do seem to have some promise. What are you talking about? What did Gramps say? You will need this, incidentally. I received an identification card from Dan. Using this in the elevator will let you get to the basement 5th floor of the building where the test will take place. Tita and Erica should be there. You're going to want to make sure you're ready if you do go, though. Erica's been dead set on testing you. I couldn't care less what she wants. I'm just going to go help Tita with the test. What anyone else does is none of my business. What about you, Dan? You ain't coming? Don't mind me. I'll be there. And just so we're clear, I haven't decided to accept you myself yet. Accept me as what? Oh, we've been zooped. I guess this is the place? Wait, is that it? That's all the checks on the legs complete. I guess I'll check the settings one more time too. I've got nothing to do till Mum and Dad come back, so I should make the most of it. thought it was going to be an Orbal cannon. Can't believe you're making a robot as nuts as this.
Agate, what are you doing here? Is it because of Mum? Did she ask you to come here? I'm so sorry. Mum and Dad seem to have got you all wrong. I keep trying to explain to them what you're really like, but they never listen to me.
It's not a big deal. I'm only here because your mum asked me to come anyway.
You're not?
Well, I heard you were working pretty hard down here, like as a proper engineer. So I figured I'd come and join you as my way of showing my support, I guess. Helping with these tests is an official request anyway, so it works out.
Okay, let me give you a brief rundown of the Orbal Gear then. The prototype's most distinguishing characteristic is the pilot can climb inside and operate it directly from within. It hasn't been decided for sure the final model will necessarily be like this though. Oh, and then there's how it reaches its maximum mobility. Come over here for a minute.
Sure.
We designed a new walking system to increase its mobility substantially, you see. Ordinarily, bipedal robots require 2 units to control their posture and center of gravity, which work in tandem with one another to walk. But this approach really drains system resources across the whole archaism. The way we've chosen to resolve this is... Huh?
What the hell?
Mum, how long have you been there? So you've decided to assist with the tests, have you, Agate Krosner? You're so sweet. Does that mean you've finally accepted your sins and have come to repent?
I've no freaking clue what you're talking about.
You were trying to get close to Tita thinking I wasn't here, weren't you? Admit your sins and repent! I finally have first-hand evidence.
For crying out loud, will you quit the eyes? It's giving me the creeps. He might be completely useless when it comes to the technology, but he's got potential, don't you think? You might just be right. I have to admit, there were concerns. But I can appreciate that he at least tries to follow subjects he doesn't understand instead of outright refusing to listen to them. What are you two doing up there? Especially you, Dan. You were just up on the roof with me a minute ago. I did tell you I was going to watch the test, didn't I? Well, here I am. I can't work out what he's thinking any more than I can his wife.
You dare ignore me, Agate Krosner?
Hey, me! Well, regardless, has everyone gathered now? I suppose it's time for us to begin.
What are we doing? I finished all the necessary final checks. Good girl, Tita. Let the testing begin.
What is wrong with this family?
Well, Tita, do you think you'll be able to operate it all right? Yep, I'll be fine. I've had plenty of practice. I'm ready to go as soon as everyone else is.
Beginning monitoring. No problems in the data link. Looks like we're good to go. Okay, Agate, we're now going to begin testing of the Orbal Gear version 0.5. You sure you're ready for this? Yeah, I am. I've come this far. Not going to turn tail now. I want you to promise one thing before we begin, though. The final test will be a mock battle between yourself and the Orbal Gear.
If you cause Tita to have so much as the tiniest scratch on her, I'll be sending you up to the goddess personally.
I won't go quite that far, but you get the idea. Don't hurt her, alright? I know. I ain't gonna hold back, but I ain't gonna hurt her either. That's all I wanted to hear. Okay, for starters, let's get a monitoring gear put on him. Dan went around Agate and began attaching small cords to various points on his body. What are you doing? Those are so that we can collect data from your body in real time during the testing process. This prototype's mobility should be about equal to your own, if not a little above what you're capable of. So this should be the perfect way to test what it can really do. Well, if that's your reason, you sure this isn't some form of harassment? Of course not. Right. Erica, if you would.
Gladly.
Foo!
Ha! Ha! Yeah! Ga! Shaun! Ah!
What am I even watching here? That's Erica's success dance. She always does it before every big test or experiment.
Sha!
Alrighty, I'm ready.
Tap, 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 tap! Tap, 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 tap. She says it out loud, obviously. Setup complete. I can't believe you still do that after all this time.
It's not like it actually has any practical effect either. If you look at the data from all the tests she's done collectively, there's no difference in the odds of success whether she does it or not. Here, let me take care of that. Fire! Ah! As you can see, it's best to leave her alone when she gets all fired up like this. I'm feeling exhausted already and we haven't even started yet. What are we doing, a running race? The first test is a simple race. You're going to be doing 3 laps of the course and the first to the finish line wins. There are obstacles on the way too, so just so you know, so be careful of those. Are you ready, Agate? Ready as I'll ever be. Let's get this started. I'm here for work, not to play. So you are. Well, take your positions. Ready? Go! That's unfair. Agate started on the outer edge. Agate, take the inside lane! That was only 1 lap. What just happened? It flew! I'm sorry, Agate, but Mum told me I had to finish the race by jumping over the finishing line all of a sudden. I should have known. Mind you, it's not like jumping was against the rules of the race, and we wanted to collect the data from it too. I'd say you've only got yourself to blame for getting cocky, wouldn't you? Ugh. Huh? What are we doing now? This is a test of the Orbal Gear's precision. What I want you to do is place the 4 coloured drum cans on their corresponding tiles on the floor. It'll be harder than it looks. Don't assume this is going to be a snap. If I lose this, I'm never going to hear the end of how I'm a clumsy excuse for a human, am I? Alright, let's get started then. I guess they're really heavy. Begin! Piece of cake. Wow, we got some excellent data out of that. Well done, Tita. You did a wonderful job operating it. The adjustments Dad made all the difference, really. His tuning of the actuators was perfect. I don't doubt that. He's always been good at handling these things. The arms have acceleration control now, too. Man, was there even any point in me being here if you're just going to ignore me? Well, that test was just about collecting data. It didn't really matter who won. Still, that's not true for the next one. Now the real fun begins. The last test we're going to be performing is a mock battle to test the Orbal Gear's overall capabilities. Take your positions, both of you. Okay. Got it. We've been through this once before, but it bears repeating. Only aim for the Orbal Gear. If I find so much as a hair out of place on Tita, you'll be very painfully executed on the spot. I know. You don't need to keep stating the obvious. Are you ready? Yeah. Bring it on. Okay then. And so to war we go. I wonder how much damage it does. We've got most of our crafts. I could exchange most of my HP for CP, but I don't think that's a good idea somehow. It looks like if I just trade blows, I'll be fine. Until... Oh, by the way. Not a scratch on Tita. Tita uses machine gun on Agate. There's a little bit of bullcrap going on there. Oh, blinding me, are you? Well, that's an annoying effect. Oh, the blind doesn't last longer than a turn by the look of it. Oh, but you're more mobile than me. Well played. Well played. Maybe that's the turn I should heal on, you know? Eat this! Alright, we've got another go. I feel a bit bad being whacked like that. 80 delay again. Don't get another turn though. Yeah, another smoke missile comes out. We could put things as a foregone conclusion, because I can't reach this turn, I don't think. Even Agate can cast spells, right? I'm cheating! And I can move on this turn. Ah!
Here for a rematch.
Tita! Uh-oh. That wraps that up.
You cheated! You totally cheated!
Cheated? How? You're full of shit.
I'm not! You use some kind of invisible special power. You must have.
Like hell I did. Alright. Well, I think it's only fair to call this Agate's victory. That was the last of the tests, right? Request fulfilled then. My work here is done.
Silly me. I nearly forgot, Dan. Didn't you say you wanted a one-on-one fight against this red-headed ruffian yesterday?
Did I? Oh, right. I did. Cassius told me a little about him, so I'd like the opportunity at some point. What? I have a bad feeling about this.
You're the best. Go get your weapon.
Doesn't necessarily have to be now.
No, you're doing it now. No time to waste.
Alright. I'll leave things here to you, Erica.
Don't think this is going to be easy either. He might have been forced to retire because of an injury, but he's still very strong. He's the one who taught Cassius the basis of fighting with a staff 10 years ago, even.
He did? Seriously?
Cassius went on to perfect the art of using one to fight himself, admittedly. But that should give you an idea of just how strong my awesome hubby is, surely.
Now I really don't want to back down. Hey, wait a sec. Tests are over. My work is done. Why am I stuck doing another completely unrelated fight?
Your work's not done until I say it is, bucko. Oh yeah, while we're waiting for Dan, I need to check Tita hasn't got any injuries. Because if she has, you know what's gonna happen. Come on down, Tita. What's wrong, sweetie? I kinda can't. Some weird errors coming up, and I don't know what to do. Huh? What's going on?
Oh no!
No! Damn it, no! No matter what commands I try to give it, it just won't respond. Shut it down, Tita. I can't! It won't do anything I tell it to.
Hey, what's going on here? Explain this in a way I can understand. Tita, what's going on? You lost control of it.
Agate, run!
Oh! We follow fight into fight. The Orbal Gear comes at me again. It's out of control. Is it more powerful now? By a little bit. And gets to attack multiple times? Well, that's worrying for me. I guess I should try to hit with as many AT delays as possible then. Do you think it'll move my way if I just heal on this turn? It looks like the blind lasts an extra turn as well, by the way. How long is this gonna last for? Do I actually have to cure my own blind? I think I do. Let's move closer anyway first. Well, it came for me no matter what. There's my blind gone. a very annoying ability when you think about it. Let's use a Curia this time. I think I'm still in range to attack, right? Nope. Okay. A little bit more annoying than you'd think. Is zoning me too? That's what I was hoping, is that it would start to come to me. Alright, we can start slugging it at her again. That's no missile though. At least the Curia Bomb heals me for a tiny bit as well, but being able to actually get in range to do much to really affect things here is hard enough as it is if it just knocks me back on the next turn again. So we're constantly just being zoned. I want her to come to me. What an annoying combination of abilities keeps coming out here, you know? I can attack it with line smashes from far away at the very least. And just hope it comes in at me at some point in time. But this might finish the job. Not again!
Shouldn't have done that.
Keep exploding Tita. You doing okay? Stop it moving. Come on out.
I can't. The seatbelt's stuck. Damn it. Thank goodness. Huh? Tita! Ha! Ha!
Phew. Just in the nick of time. You two okay?
Tita and I are fine, but... Oh! Agate! 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 No! No, no! It's all my fault. Because of me, you... I'm so sorry. I'm always causing you nothing but trouble with my selfishness. If I just kept quiet, none of this would have happened. This is all my fault. All of it. If I hadn't said I wanted to get closer to Ren... I knew I couldn't really do anything for her. I knew this was just for my own satisfaction. This wasn't what I wanted to happen at all. I swear this wasn't what I was trying to do by getting involved in this project. But...
Give it a rest, will ya? That's pounding enough without you crying.
Oh. Agate?
It'll take more than that to finish me off. I figured you knew that. Ugh. Damn though, that thing packs a punch. I'm lucky I was able to block the brunt of the impact with my sword. If I hadn't, I'd probably have a date with a goddess right about now. Hey, I said I'm fine, alright? This is nothing. Stop your crying, alright?
But this is still because of me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna do this anymore. I quit. So...
Don't you dare give up, Tita.
What?
You heard me? Don't you dare just throw in the towel over something this small. You want to get closer to Ren, right? You want to understand her better, right? And try and do it. Don't just give up at the first hurdle you come across.
Even when you get hurt?
I've had a worthless 10 years, Tita. I'm not going to deny that. But there was one thing I could never bring myself to do, and that was to throw this away. Never. But that's fine. Because this is why I'm the bracer that I am now. Plenty of folks have things that become such a big part of them, they can't bear to throw them away or leave them behind. Things that, no matter how much they try to forget, they just can't. I've got something like that. And I'm pretty sure you found something like that too, don't you?
He's right. I really do. Agate, I changed my mind. I won't give up. I don't have time to stand around crying, not when I've got things I need to do. I'll think about what I can do, and I'm gonna do it. Because just like you're a bracer, I'm now a researcher.
Really now?
Agate?
It's nothing.
What?
He's just feeling the shudder down his... What's with the faces?
It's all starting to make sense now.
See, I told you. He's rude, he's thick-headed, he's got all this active wrench to the groin. Well, there's promise in him. That there is.
The preparations for it aren't quite finished, but I think it's time we get to the second phase of testing our red-headed friend right away.
The hell are you talking about? It looks like I underestimated you, Agate. Tita seems to have come out of this unharmed, just as you promised. Oh, yeah. I'd like you to come to our house this evening. Huh? I thought coming over for dinner was why I was here in Zeiss to begin with. You'll be more than welcome. What's going on with him all of a sudden?
Agate? Thank you very much again for earlier. You end up having to protect me again.
It's fine. It doesn't bother me. Still, sorry, but I think I'm going to have to pass on din...
Today we're having a hot pot full of mushrooms and wild plants and a soup with lots of seaweed. Mum and Dad finally seem to understand you better too, so this should be really fun. Now we all get to enjoy a nice hot pot together.
Oh, right. I can hardly wait.
So that's what it was. I can't believe I didn't notice that when I was doing the final checks. This is all my fault. We don't know that for sure yet, Tita. Let's not jump to conclusions. No good comes from blaming yourself or feeling responsible before we know if you even had anything to do with it. Okay. Still...
Ah! Where the hell did this hammer come from? What's wrong with this place?
Huh? That sounded like Agate. Really? Probably just your imagination. Maybe. That reminds me, she'll be here any minute now. I better go and warm up the food.
Whoa! What a bunch of lances pop out of the ground!
Erica. I think lances may have been overdoing it a tad.
At least stick with concealed holes in the ground, won't you? Ah! How long are we looking at before he's able to make it here, may I ask? I was hoping to take this chance to have a man-to-man talk with him.
That only the goddess knows. Seems like he's putting up a good fight. Make no mistake, Agate Krosner. Our testing process has only just begun.
And so ends the side story Orbal Gear Project Part 2. Man, that was an undertaking. 3 moon doors. Tita learned the S-craft Orbal Gear. Tita's got like a billion S-crafts. Let's see what it does. It can't be using an S-brake. I guess we'd have to... it's not an S-craft, it's just a craft. Didn't it say S-craft? It's not. It's a craft. Orbal Gear. So we'll have to take her into battle to find out exactly what that's about in the future. But I think it's time for me to walk back. I think it's time for me to end the session. End an episode, as we've done a crazy amount. And this week, though every previous 7 episode structure we'd completed multiple chapters, we didn't even finish the chapter we're on. Moon door after moon door after moon door. Bonus after bonus after bonus. Reward after reward. Tita's got a new craft. What will the Orbal Gear do? We'll find out next time as we continue on to the finale of chapter 4. And our next episode, our next session, Patrols in the Sky the 3rd. See you next time. Bye-bye.